Good day to the Trupa and my fellow friends. My name is Muhammad Nurani Fimran bin Hanafia, matric card number 146494, and the title of my IOP is Does the Violence in Video Games Threaten the Mind of Our Young Generation? Let's find out. Are you a gamer? Is any of your family members play video games a lot? Or you might happen to stumble across live streams, maybe on YouTube or Twitch. Well, you might happen to see them getting through in this kind of situation, such as this.
Yeah, just don't kill each other, just don't... What are people doing?
Or this. And perhaps this.
Was ist das denn? Oh mein Gott, was ist geschehen?
Yes, it do seem hilarious seeing these clips. However, have you ever wondered what influenced them to be in this state? If being competitive is totally fine, but why resort to violence? It is never an excuse. Moreover, according to Entertainment Software Association (ESA), 90% of American children plays video games, and a total of 58% of all Americans above 50 actually plays them. These are solid numbers and might be similar with other countries. So today I will talk about whether violence in video game is harming children's mind or not, by exposing the reason, and lastly seek whether we can expect positivity from it. So firstly, to answer the title of my speech, it is unfortunately yes. The video games have corrupted our generation's mind. How, you may say? The accessibility to violent video games are the culprit of rising crime among adolescents. Some games tagged as E10 plus or mature are very accessible nowadays for children. This is because the certain store that sells these games are not controlled at all. Therefore, they can play it by purchasing it or obtaining illegally from piracy sites. That's already strike one for piracy. However, the real danger here is when they are conducting the violence from video games. Moreover, some game developers are known to infuse their masterpiece with major violence such as drugs, sex, and profanity that children are easily unprotected against when playing the game. Without any boundary, the probability of reenactment of violences of real-life relating school shooting is at stake. Consequently, it will endanger the children's mind with psychopathic intention. For instance, the case of Adam Lanza in 2012, where 26 people, including 20 children, shot dead by him at Sandy Hook Elementary School. Imagine the life that Adam had taken away. Oof. After everyone is killed, he committed suicide to escape the trouble. A police report showed that Lanza is a fan of Grand Theft Auto or GTA and Call of Duty that glorify violences and war. This type of game will influence the negativity if it pick up wrong. Hence, the convenience to access violent games toward children will surely ramp up the amount of crime, such as school shooting and mass murders. But despite all the backlashes from different parties, video games contains more positive benefits than its disadvantages. Video games are treated differently by many people depending on how they tolerate it. Despite being claimed gruesome and grisly and blamed for school shootings by USA's former President Donald Trump in 2019, there are still no clear evidence whether video game is the culprit or not. Furthermore, a psychologist, Chris Ferguson, in 2019 supported that it is not a risk factor for serious acts of aggression. Therefore, what are the benefits? The most definite one should be a stress relief medium and a source of escapism for many people who enjoys it. Moreover, the relation between stress and video games can be healthy and sometimes toxic at the same time, depending on the type of game you are playing. For example, playing a complicated and strategic game such as Dota 2 will increase your stress if you pour too much time on it. Whereas easy to play games like Stardew Valley or Candy Crush will definitely restore the peace in your mind. I'm talking to all the moms out there. Oh yeah, talking about escapism. Have you guys ever wondered about role-playing as a character and live in your own world? Yes, video game has it. It lets you escape to the virtual world, where all your burden in real life are lifted off your shoulder. Poof. Living as a new person and starting off a life with your most desired career of all role is what everyone wanted to experience for sure once in a lifetime. For instance, my favorite game of all, when I want to escape from this sometimes harsh world, it is Elder Scrolls Skyrim. It is an RPG or maybe a role-playing game, you can say it like that, that's set in the medieval time where you embark on a journey finding power and true knowledge of the world of Skyrim. Being able to be another person in the game helps escalate my mood every time I feel miserable with my with an event happening in my life, such as my first heartbreak. Hence, our burdens can be lessened with the existence of video games, as it very beneficial for all of us. Conclusively, video games are still receive various perspectives from many groups and are still in a debate. Where do you stand? As for me, I stand on neutral, even though I state that video games have positive benefits such as stress relief and escapism. And let's not forget about the harming effect to our younger generation, our generation mind, due to the accessibility of its content. With that in mind, I want you all to always play in moderation and mindfulness in order to have a positive mind attitude in the virtual world. That's all from me now. Thank you.